Rich is a good friend of mine. I helped him and Nicole through the years with the go-kart and stuff like that. So it was a matter of, let's dig the car out. It was in his basement. You know, I ran it a few times as an SK. I got the itch to be back out there. Let's get a motor and go have some fun. I mean, I don't know if we're racing full time, but let's just put it back together and let's get out there and win some races.
Alexander Pearl is able to get the spot. Here is Sullivan out of line. He is going for the lead against Amanda West, two longtime go-kart competitors.
I grew up with a father, Rory West, racing go-karts. I drove for him through pro kart through the years of go-karts. So we're all tight together, we're all friends. So it was pretty cool battling out with her. It was special. I mean, growing up as a kid at Stafford, I mean, and always wanted to win there. I ran the SK. The best finish I ever had in the SK was third, and just to get that win, you know, I always wanted to win in an SK. So it was special. Definitely ranked up there as one of my best accomplishments. Missed 2 weeks. Thought we were out of it. We thought we'd just come back and battle for second.
And JP Lightning trying to swashbuckle his way underneath Charland. Trouble in turn 3. Stephen Chapman, and the point leader was also getting a piece of that, Alexander Pearl. And he came into tonight with a 72-point lead. I wasn't really counting points at that time, but I come back. I don't know if I finished second or third that night, and he had a DNF. And at that point in time, I'm like, I cut the point lead in half. And then I knew that's only one race. You know, you're 40 points back, 40, 50 points back. That's only one race. That's only one more DNF. Alex has another bad week the following week, and now we're only 8 points out, or maybe we took the lead. I don't remember at the time, but just, I never thought we'd come back, and it wasn't a thought that we'd run for the championship. We even know we have a fast car and could contend if we ran all the races, but never would I figure we'd miss 2 races and still go on to win the championship. You got to put yourself in a position to be smart out there, and you got to keep the car in one piece. I had a pretty good size lead, and it would have been hard to lose, but you never know what's going to happen out there. We could have wrecked on lap 1, and he could have went on the win. So just keep my distance in front of me, put myself in that position just to bring the car home in one piece. It was like lap 2, we went down a turn, and I remember getting on the brakes and the thing wheel hopped, and I'm sideways going into 1, and I'm thinking, oh, here it goes. I'm gonna give this away right now. But so just from that point on, it was like, just be consistent, do what we did all year, and that's all we had to do. I was racing around. I knew where he was racing. We were around each other on the racetrack, just keeping him in my sights the whole time. Finishing in 10th, congratulations go to our champion, and that is Brian Sullivan, as he locked it up with a 10th place run.
Just to get that first win was, meant a lot, because I always wanted to win there. But to be a champion and be locked in the record books, I mean, no one could take that away. Like, everyone always said that before. Like, when I spotted for Doug Kobe and stuff like that, he won 6 championships with him. That's in the record books. I mean, no one can take that away. I mean, it just feels good. I mean, I've won some championships with the go-karts over the years, but that's what we're out here to do. You're out here to win, you're out here to win championships, so it feels great. Thank Rich Vassar, Rich and Nicole, Vassar Landscaping, but I mean, just great car owners, just handed the keys over to me to his car and trusted me with his equipment, so I can't thank him enough. Monica Ford of Glastonbury, big supporters, and they're on board next year. Glastonbury Oil, Sullivan Landscaping, Competitive Edge Coatings, the Chapman family, couldn't do without them, working out of their race shop, and just as like one big family. I put it as like a lot of guys on their crew as well. I got to thank those guys. There's nights in the shop that I'm helping them and they're helping me when I need a hand. So them, my family, my brother's a big part of this. The Root family and Stafford Speedway for having the best track in New England here or in the country, just for the week-to-week racing, and NAPA and Dunleavy's, a lot of our weekly sponsors. We can't thank them enough for what they do. I'm Brian Sullivan, and I'm the 2020 SK Light champion at Stafford Motor Speedway.